Hello, this is my project, Murder Among Nobles. It is a narrative game that tells the story of a murder mystery. You come into this scene, and the king's been killed, and you find that out through this first NPC. You go to talk to him because he's the first person you see in the game, and he fills you in on what's happened and maybe gives you a pointer of where to go. Since the previous iteration of this project, that character, Sir Liam, was there, as well as this character back here, Lady Zayla. She was also in the first iteration. I have added more to their dialogue trees, but there are conditions to them, so this first time around of talking to them, you get one version, and the second time, as in Zayla's case, when you get the task to go talk to her more, she has there's different things you can say to her. I've also added some objects to this iteration, like this weird potion that you find in the kitchen. There are others around the scene. This character was also in the first iteration. There are other items around the scene. You can walk up to them and see what they are, but you can't interact with them until you're given a specific quest to go collect those items, so you don't collect them too early. Something else that's new is now you can see what quest you currently have on screen. So on screen right now, you see like the main overarching quest, find who killed the king, but there is a hotkey to toggle this quest journal, and you can put more quests you have currently going on screen. Here's another one of those items that is new to this iteration. Before having the quest of finding the poison recipe, you can't pick up the poison recipe. This character is new in this iteration. She too has a dialogue tree that is conditional. You can't really talk to that character and get information out of her until given the quest to do so. As well as these items here, you can't interact with these items as mentioned before until you're given the quest to find these items. You can look at them and see that they're there, but you can't interact with them without first having the quest. All the main dialogue for these characters has been added. There are a few context dialogue trees that don't really trigger a quest to be given to you or require that a quest be done, but it's context there for the larger part of the story. I have not filled in those context yet, but those are on the docket to be filled in. As mentioned earlier, now we've been given the quest to go talk to Zayla and get more context about what's going on here from her. So, as we go talk to her, and there's the other character, she's new in this iteration as well. Now that we talk to Zayla this time, we have different prompts that we can say to her, and she'll tell us different things. I do need to fill in what the rest of these things are. Like the second prompt says insert context here. I need to insert that context, but I've done that because that really hasn't that dialogue choice doesn't trigger another quest to be given. And yeah, those are all the new features and elements to this iteration of my project, Murder Among Nobles. A lot of what's left to do is filling in those insert context here spaces and maybe adding some more environmental details for some more environmental storytelling. But yeah, thank you for watching.